Since it's Father's Day tomorrow, we're gonna put Dad's brakes on his car. So I got Dad's car up here in the air. Dad's standing over there using the lift for the first time. Everything's working great on it. And we're gonna put new bearings, brakes on the front, get all that done, get it all knocked out so we can have this thing ready to drive. All right, we got all new wheel bearings, races, everything for Dad's car laying right here. Our little stray cat got in everything, but here they are. So, first thing we need to do is really take the wheels off, but we also need to go ahead and pack these bearings up. All right, so I got my pack. I'm gonna take the wheels off this thing, like so. And I'll be back with you when I get them off. And as you can see, man, the wheel brakes on this is gone. So these older brakes, we got to pop this dust cap off and the rotor off. And I don't know how bad this rotor is going to be, so figure out what kind of bolts it uses and take it loose. All right, these are 3/8 inch Allens, and they're kind of a bear to get off, but I got that loose, so I'll take these two out. We'll lay I've got some hangers put on these. We'll put them up and hang them up out of the way. And these slides are terrible. I'm gonna clean them up with the water brush here. All right, those are water brushed. Look like they're pretty much new. So now we just pop this rotor out. Start on something else here. Yeah, need to fold it back the other way. Here it goes. Here. Man, they've got, we're about to be in that back out over here. I know. I'll straighten it back out with a hammer and dolly. Got the Carter key in there. Yeah, I know it. Get one of the magnet things put on so it don't get lost. Here you go. You just set it right up on the side of the lift there. Alright, what size socket is these? What? Pretty good. Yeah. Alright, Dad's packing this stuff up. He's going to pack these bearings. All you do is just put a dollop in your hands. He's packing the races right now, but all you do is put a dollop in your hands and just smack it in the bearings. You'll see here in just a minute when he gets to it. Now, they make tools to pack them, but alright, easy putting the seal in. Got it all packed up here. Like I said, they make a little tool to do these, but it's just as easy to do it with your hands. Probably had a socket that big. A little higher up there, I think.
That's good.
And that's the backside bearing. We got to pack the front ones now. And these rotors already had the races in them, so we're not going to knock them out and change them. Brand new, so. Get him a bearing. You need another pair of gloves?
Yep.
Get you another pair of gloves.
Always hold your finger in there. Roll that inner bearing. That lubricates the bearing wheel. Flat bearings all the way through. Make sure you don't have no grit, no grease. Do you race good. Don't have to clean up around this too good because the grease seal don't have a grease seal on the outside.
Got a dust cap.
Got a washer it goes on.
And a dust cap.
And a dust cap. Okay, need to.
Alright, I think.
Flying a little bit.
Coat, yeah. Yeah, we gotta coat the spindle here. Down right good. And
don't coat it all the way back to the back because it's going to wipe it off pretty good. Don't leave it, just need a little lubricant on it. Don't need to have it sticking up where it's going to go in behind that grease seal.
you ready to put that?
Need a paper towel.
I had some brake cleaner. I don't know where it's at.
This is a parts cleaner here. It's for brake. It's built for parts and rotors.
It'll work good. It'll work. But I actually had actual brake cleaner, but I don't know where it's at. So
this is on the side. It says recommended for brake rotors.
It'll work. Probably same stuff.
Turn it up. Get the other side. I've not done this in 40 years, so maybe doing it right, maybe doing it wrong.
I don't think there's much to it. I'm pretty sure you're doing it right because I know how to do it too.
Okay. Now I'm going to take this in. Make sure we don't have any grease on our hands. I got you, Barry.
I'm getting a rotor. I'll wash my hands up.
Okay, hold that where it's going to go straight in. Line as good as you can. Okay, put your bearing in. cap at? Nut.
This should be everything. Unless we left it laying down here. I don't know.
Get a heavy nut.
There's the nut. Let's find the washer. Here's the nut. You can clean that up.
And was there a washer on it?
It's supposed to be, ain't there?
Yeah, I don't know where it had one on it. Nut. Clean this up while you're working. I didn't see you take it off.
Here it is. Right there. Okay. It's full of grease. That's good right there.
Back it off.
Actually, I'm gonna go this way just to hit the hole.
No, you can back it off the other way and hit the hole. It won't hurt to back it off that. It's back at about 16th of turn.
No, I'm going that much. There you go. It's probably alright though. Some pliers.
Okay.
Straighten this out a little bit.
Probably have to tap it with a hammer so it'll get straight, real straight. And it'll go in. Pull back out.
That's what I'm doing. I can get it out. Now we got the cotter key pit in. I'm gonna knock this back straight right to bend it.
Pretty good.
I'm happy with it. It's a lot better. And that side's done?
Brakes.
Well, I mean, the brakes,
The
obviously.
rotor.
Huh?
The rotor's done.
That's what I'm saying, the rotor's done. Alright, so what I'm doing is taking a C-clamp and just pressing this caliper in. If it'll press. That's not good. Alright, that's not gonna press like that. Let me get the old brake pad here. One of these old brake pads. A little tip you can do is put the old brake pad on it like so. If I can get it in there. There it goes. Nope. Want the bad news?
Ain't gonna go back in.
No, caliper's frozen. Alright, so we had to order calipers, so video will continue once we get the caliper in. Alright, so left you last, these calipers were froze solid. So we just went ahead and we had to order a set because nowhere around here had them. So we had to wait a week, get them from Rock Auto, and they're remans. Right now what I'm doing is I'm taking this little, there's a cover right there that's like a splash guard. And it's just 3/8 inch bolts, and I'm just taking it off to get it out of the way. I'm just taking this off to get it out of the way because I can't get my wrench in there. You know, we was also missing a bearing, and we just went, I don't know if it got lost or we just didn't get it or what. We just went and ordered another one when we ordered these brakes. They're just a few dollars, so went ahead and just got another one. We'll probably turn up about the minute we get this one put together, but I have no clue where it went. Yeah, I got some light on it, and oh, these are supposed to have a clip. There's some rocks. Yeah, these are supposed to have a clip popping them out, but I don't see one. That tab. Anyway, it's a smaller line than that. It's a 1/2 inch. Let me go find a smaller inch. Alright, so I guess this is sure ain't got nowhere to get in there. Alright guys, more bad news. I'm going to cut it on both sides and flare a new line on it, unless I can get this one out. Anyway, we'll cut this off, get this big heavy caliper out of the way. And we'll have to take a reciprocating saw or cut off wheel and cut both sides of this as close as we can. So let me get that. Anyway, while I'm doing that, Dad's gonna go ahead and put the wheel bearing on over there. Same process as this one. Yeah, we gotta get this out. there's nothing I can get on there to do it. I might be able to put a deep socket on that and drive it out with an impact, but then it might twist the line, so I'm still going to have to do something there. So might as well just cut it and flare it. All right. And quit jumping. All right, so my line's loose. We'll just bend it back up just a little bit like that once I clean it up. All right, we got a pair of vice grips here. Let's see if this will wiggle out. These guys are supposed to have a spring clip on them, but there was not one on this. All right, guys, we're going to run this whole new line. There's no way I can get in there and crimp it. So we're going to run it all the way across the motors. We got the car up higher, as high as it'd go in my shop here. And that's what we're doing. We're putting some safeties under it. And we'll probably get this on. I've got enough line. I hope I got enough fittings. So we'll see. All right, guys. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna redo this car later on with copper everywhere and stainless lines. I've got some compressions here. I've got a little bit of this regular line that will rust out. I'm just gonna put a compression on it for now. Just get enough where we can drive it. And then when we get in here and start doing all the performance mods like I've been talking about doing to it, then we'll put the good lines in it, replace all the brake lines in it, and run new stainless steel flexible lines, paint all this up, make it look good. But for now, I'm just trying to get it together where we can drive it. So I'm just going to throw this in there for now and just put a piece on it, and we'll call it good for now. There's no sense in running this new brake line all the way when we're going to change them here probably in the winter time. I'm just not getting that far into it right now because we're going to do it when we're probably going to have the engine out of the car, because we're going to probably put a cam in it and all that stuff. We got a different transmission to go in it, so that's when we'll do all these big mods that we're talking about doing. But right now we're just trying to get it drivable. So I just want to get it done. And we're just going to put this on there. We're going to get a tubing cutter and we're just going to cut that, put this on there, put a flare in on the other side, put it in. It'll work for now. And I've got a piece of stainless here. It's already flared. I already got the fitting on it. Now I can't flare stainless, it won't stay flared, but I'm just going to cut it and put this compression on this one. So when Dad went over to his house to get the tubing cutter, because I don't know where mine's at, we'll just tube and cut this, put it back. Hopefully the other side will come apart. If not, I do got another fitting and we can do the same thing on that side. We'll have to make a flare, but you know, whatever works. Also, when we go back and do Dad's car right, and my car too, we'll do all brass ends on everything, like the fittings on the ends, so they will not rust, or stainless or whatever we need. We'll get something that will never rust out. We want to make sure this car never gives us an issue like this. We may even change his control arms. I'm not sure about that yet, but right now this is what we've got. So he gets back that tubing cutter, we'll cut that, just compress and fit this and put it together and call it good. Guys, if you're enjoying the content so far, click this little subscribe over here, this little Jeffrey Riggs logo right here in the corner. All right, so that's got that in. We're just ready to put the caliper back on. That's gonna work. So, work for now anyway. We'll do it better later, like I said. All right, after many hours of just like fighting with this stuff, we've got these compressions on. We've done them on both sides the same way. Wheels are ready to go on, the brakes are ready to bleed, and these little dust covers go back on, and the front's done. And that's pretty much all it's done with it, but it's 6 o'clock and it's late, so we're gonna finish it tomorrow. Do the easy part tomorrow, bleeding it. And we're gonna change oil in it. And that's really all we're gonna do with it, and then we're gonna take it and put it down. Take her for a spin, see what she does, how she drives and everything. So be nice to be able to actually drive it longer than 10 feet. So, but that's it for the night. that's it for right now. So we'll come back out here in the morning and finish it up. It'll all be one video, but we'll come out tomorrow and finish every little thing up. Hey guys, we're back at it. And I'm waiting on Dad to get over here. He had to go get something, then we'll be back. He's worried about that, but I told him that's probably not no issue. It's just the holes in these aftermarket brake pads are bigger than what the slides are, and that's how they're made. There's no spacers, nothing going in there. I said the only thing I can do is bend those little brackets down. I don't think it'd give him a problem once you hit the brake. If it does, I'll just take it and take an air chisel or something and knock him down. That's the only thing I know to do. You see why we were changing brakes on this thing. Those were absolutely eat alive. The calipers were froze. I'm here in the scrap metal pile. And we had the oil filter here. About didn't get it off. Good old frame there. So we went back. It's actually the wrong size. I mean, there's two sizes that'll fit on a Buick. I'm gonna wipe you off here. There's two sizes that'll fit on the 350s and 455 Buicks. But one is bigger around, which is good in a way. It holds more oil, but then it likes to hit like some of your coolant lines and stuff right in the way. And you can't hardly get them on. They're tight as can be. So hopefully we'll have this thing down here in just a minute when he gets back. Take her for a spin. I don't think I think we've got everything ready to go on it. Then we're going to look at about taking it down to my friend that does exhaust here in Hazard. We're probably going to get duals put on this thing. It's hot enough I had to take the hat off, in case y'all wondered. It's about 100 degrees out here and humid as I'll get out, so I can only handle it that hot so long. Alright. We're ready to bleed this car, and we've got this vacuum bleeder, so that means I'm going to turn the compressor on, and it's pretty noisy. So we'll kick her on here and get her hooked up and bleed them out. Alright guys, we're in Dad's car and I believe we've got it done. I'm gonna take her for just a little spin, see how she does. Why does that camera look fogged up? Oh, it's just the windshield that dirty. Okay. Alright, sorry about the dirty windshield. It needs wiped off. Yeah, it's just the windshield. Oh yeah. Knocked all the stuff on the floor, but oh yeah. All right, guys. All right, guys, that's got it done. Thing stops on a dime now. Stops actually better than my big car. So, hey, I guess where it's a little bit lighter car. But that's got Dad's done. He should be ready to take some places. Like I said, we're gonna pull it apart good and paint it and get it painted and everything like that and get all the body work done on it. But that's got this one ready to go. Ready to drive anyway. So, appreciate you guys watching. If you don't care, like, share, and subscribe, and go rig something up.